Ladies and gentlemen, 12 3-minute rounds for the Commonwealth Heavyweight Championship.
Revenge or repeat, time will tell. Rogan has described Sam Sexton as arrogant. He says he looks down his nose at the people of Belfast and of our country, and that I will smash him up. Sam Sexton says you will see more of the same, and I will work behind that jab, and I will outbox him. Whatever happens, Glenn, you can absolutely guarantee it will be dramatic.
Well, he knows what to do, Sexton. He got the win last time. He knows where he went wrong, the mistakes he made. He'll have been trying to improve on that, but I think it's key early for Sexton to get a good start, get his boxing going.
Rogan says he's gone in there this time with a game plan. He said last time he didn't, and maybe the effect of the prize fighter tournament and also those fights against Audley Harrison and against Matt Skelton took their toll. Every time Rogan loads up, we will hear the crowd respond. Electric atmosphere.
Well, we've got to realise that Rogan is 38 now. He's a late starter in this game, and he's had a few tough fights in a short time. So what's that taken out of him?
Referee Howard Foster, the Doncaster man, could be a busy and important figure. Will Rogan mark up again, as he did so badly as he was speared by that left lead of Sexton in the first contest? No knockdown, stumble.
Yeah, he just walked into a little jab there, but he was off balance. Didn't count.
Well, Rogan's trying to start fast, but now here comes Sexton. For the first time, forcing the Irishman onto the back foot.
Just throwing that combination, looked very zippy and very quick, and getting something into those punches. Rogan's got to be a little careful. He's not too over-eager to please this crowd and walks onto something.
I've just got the feeling, listening to the Sexton camp, that they fancy they can stop Rogan. Of course, that would be hugely unpopular here, and Howard Foster having a word with Sexton for holding on, and then with Rogan for those punches around the back of the head.
Rogan just pushing in pretty hard and just spoiling his work. Sexton's had some good counters, but he's trying to force the round, Rogan.
Well, not too much between them. Tight opening round. Portent of great drama to come.
In the straight shot, he'll bust him up.
Here's Sam Sexton getting words of advice from his trainer, Graham Everett. And he needed a good start, Glenn.
Yeah, but I thought, you know, although Rogan tried to rush him, Rogan didn't land with anything substantial. And I thought that wasn't a bad start for Sexton.
12-rounder, of course, Commonwealth Heavyweight Title. We go now into the second. Graham Everett said Martin Rogan's not going to be reinvented as Muhammad Ali or Sugar Ray Leonard. We know what we're going to get. And Rogan thinks that his strength, remember, heavier than in the first fight, that it's going to tell. And he's really going looking for Sexton, trying to turn it into a brawl.
Well, that's what he needs to do. He can't really allow Sexton to get into his rhythm, to start landing with that jab. He was very easy to hit last time out, Rogan. So far, he's got to try and avoid the jab.
Well, he's not been pinned as repetitively as he was in the first fight. Not for my money, anyway, thus far. It is a remarkable success story, that of Martin Rogan, and has become hugely popular over here. The city has been crackling with a real big fight atmosphere.
Beautiful right hand there from Sexton. That was a nice shot. He looks pretty sharp, Sam Sexton.
Interested to hear who he'd been sparring with. Among the people who he's been sharing rounds with, Michael Sprott. That's good sparring. He'll be sharp, and he reckons that stamina will not be an issue. A clash of heads in close. Howard Foster's going to have to keep a watch on that.
Well, these two remarkably similar records. Same amount of fights, same amount of wins. But I think a key to this is Sexton, age just 25. You've got to expect him to get better. Is Rogan going to get better at 38?
But if he had an off night in the first fight, as he argues, if he can produce his best, he reckons that's going to be enough. There's real hurtful determination in those shots as Rogan tries to load up. But now back comes Rogan. Good straight punches, returning with interest.
Yeah, be sharp as soon as he comes back, Sexton. He looks confident, Sexton. He's getting the center of the ring. He's taking punches on the gloves when Rogan comes barging forward.
Some genuine feeling you sense in there. Some of the words which have been spoken have been a little bit inflammatory. Good body shot there from Sexton. Landed a really good left hook into the solar plexus of Rogan.
Yeah, he's not overexerting himself, Sam Sexton. Hasn't got his jab really working yet. He's trying to get that going now, but he's doing some nice work.
Big round here. Give me a big round.
Been a fascinating fight already, and Martin Rogan getting words of advice from Paul McCulloch, and a big shift in the odds there. Sexton, remember, was a big outsider, and the way the bookies are seeing it now, it's a pick-em fight.
Yeah, I think they're being impressed with some of the work of Sexton, who's not overexerting himself, where Rogan trying very hard to make a breakthrough.
Well, Rogan loading up on everything in that second round, and it does beg the question, will he be able to maintain that level of intensity? Sexton looks relaxed, looks composed.
Yep, he's just waiting. He's waiting to see what Rogan's going to do, how he's going to commit himself, and then looking for counters. Rogan's got to try and get his own jab working.
Both of them know exactly what's required this time around. Ooh, that only just missed, whistled past the chin of Sam Sexton. Rogan really winding up.
Going for a little bit now, isn't he, Rogan?
Said he feels stronger, didn't he, at 16-10?
Yep, trying to work the body there and bustle his way in.
Sexton hasn't been able to jab him with the relentlessness of first time around, and as a result of that, Rogan so far, he's not marking up. Chants for Rogan echoing across the Odyssey Arena, 8,000 fans, and the bulk of them, of course, cheering on the Irishman.
Having better success in this round, Martin Rogan. Not as much coming back from Sexton, and Rogan forcing it low. That jab was good.
Almost as though he heard you. Suddenly starting to double up on that jab.
Well, that worked so well for him in the first fight. He hasn't really got it going yet, but he needs to.
Rogan, you know, will just keep on coming. He is a very, very fit and strong man. When you think he didn't turn professional until he was 33 years old.
Better success from Rogan working the body. He's the one that's working when they're in close.
Quality right hand from Sexton, and Rogan felt that one, put onto the back foot. It was the right hand lead, thundered into the side of Rogan's head.
When he lets go, Sexton looks as if he's got more power in his punches now.
It's an interesting fact if that continues, because the perception was that Rogan was going to be the puncher. Maybe not. More good work from Sexton. Last 30 seconds from Sexton. He landed some quality shots. There's Sam Sexton settling down now.
Yeah?
They thought that they could stop this man. Interesting to hear what they're saying now.
Recover. Just listen, just keep doing what you're doing. Okay? Just keep doing what you're doing.
Keep doing what you're doing, he says.
His nose is gone.
They're confident, and they think that his nose is gone.
Good deep breath.
Yeah, he landed some good shots at the end of the round. Rogan started quite well, but Sexton came back very well indeed, and the eye-catching punches, the hard punches, would seem to make an impact on Rogan, were from Sexton.
That was that right hand. Really good shot, and another one.
Yeah, he looks comfortable with the strength of Rogan.
Relaxed, isn't he? I think that's something which is a noted difference from first time round. Maybe the confidence from Sexton, knowing exactly what's going to come at him. We go now into the fourth. Now Foster again, words of admonishment. Rogan brawling his way in. It's a good jab from Sexton.
Yeah, that's what we need to see more from Sexton. Get this end of the ring and just try and break up the rhythm of Rogan. Rogan marching forward, looking to use his strength and power. Just wear Sam Sexton down.
One great victory for Ireland already tonight. Martin Rogan would so much love to make it a second. Sense the crowd willing him on. Sexton doing well to tie him up in close. Good from Rogan.
Yeah, he's just covering up and taking shots. That's good for Rogan. He'll get some confidence from that. And will Sexton start to tire? Stamina has looked a problem in the past.
He was like a car running out of petrol against Derek Chisora, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Just hit the wall. And a sense that that was about to happen, maybe, in their previous meeting. Or at least that's what Rogan would have us believe.
He's the one doing the work in this round. Sexton, who's had a good start to this fight, not doing a great deal in the fourth.
That's a good right hand from Rogan, and Sexton may be aware of that stamina deficiency that people point to, maybe just trying to pace himself. Just taking his foot off the gas a bit in this round. It's been predominantly forced by Rogan.
Yeah, Rogan, good round for him, this one.
If you're enjoying the action, you'll love this. David Hay against Nikolai Valiev. Special event, Sky Box Office, Saturday night from 8 o'clock UK prime time. The big fight takes place shortly after 9:30 p.m. For more information, go to channel 743 while you find details of how to book the fight using your Sky remote control. That's channel 743.
Seconds out, round 5.
Hey, Valoev, should be something very special. This is a real big occasion, heavyweight title fight we've got for you here in Belfast, and it is absolutely in the balance. Sam Sexton and Martin Rogan. I think you can safely say at this stage, Sexton 2-1 on there, but Rogan would certainly believe that he's very much in this. And I reckon he did enough to win that last round.
Yeah, I agree with you, John. He's just making a bit of headway. He's hurt him now.
Sexton looking a bit disorganised, and Rogan trying to really wade in. He's trying to turn this into a brawl. Punches around the back of the head. Referee has to step in. And here comes Rogan again. He's really going for broke here.
Well, he certainly hurt Sexton. Sexton hanging on. Rogan trying to get his hands free and land with another big punch.
What an effort this is from Rogan. Now what can Sexton do by way of response? Toe-to-toe drama.
Well, it's a good round of boxing, and the crowd on their feet. They're loving this.
As well they might. See many a world title fight which doesn't match the drama. Martin Rogan is cut. He's cut over the right eye. Howard Foster giving Sam Sexton a stern warning, but Rogan is cut. How much of a factor will facial damage be the further the fight goes?
Well, it ended the fight last time, the damage.
Huge effort in the early seconds of this round from Rogan. And he continues now, but see the way there, Sexton used his strength to back him up, and now coming back with two solid right hands.
Well, he's over the little scare. Sexton coming back well, now starting to unload as Rogan pushes forward once more.
Warning for Rogan for use of the head. And Sexton starting to pick him off.
Took another decent left hook there, Sexton. And a clubbing right hand.
Rogan believes that he can outgame the Norwich man. It might not be pretty, but he is digging deep, and he's going looking for the champion again.
Well, he's hanging on, Sexton, trying to clear his head, trying to just cover up, take this onslaught.
He likes to style himself as a real-life Lockie. A real-life Rocky does Martin Rogan, and that is a terrific round for the Irishman. And he finishes landing heavy shots. Hardly hear the bell over the crowd. So it's too bad. It was cut fairly early in the round, I think.
Well, he's the sort of person that doesn't get perturbed by stuff like that. There's the right hand that had the legs dipping of Sam Sexton and him holding on for dear life.
Well, he's got a mark there across. He's already got the graze there. It could have been the clash of heads that did it. There's a lot of bumping and boring in close.
Yeah, looked as if it was. Certainly in that exchange is where the blood started to appear. But he was definitely hurt, Sexton. A good round for Martin Rogan.
Seconds out, round 6.
A roller coaster of emotions and a roller coaster of form. First one man seems in the ascendancy, and then it swings, and that was a good round for Rogan. Sexton starting fast.
Well, he's got to stem the flow of action from Rogan, and he's doing that with some good solid jabs.
Oh, that's a good right hand from Sexton, and Rogan really felt the weight of it.
Well, this is a good heavyweight title fight, isn't it? We thought it would be.
I thought this was going to be a cracker the moment it was announced. He's been in a few, hasn't he, Rogan? The fight against Matt Skelton, what a fight that was. And this is shaping up to be something of a classic. And we're only in the 6th round.
Well, these guys have got to be in good condition. It's hard, it's tough. They're going to have to go through some rocky moments to prevail.
Rogan knows about 12-rounders. It would be uncharted territory for Sexton. Good jabbing from Sexton. The crowd roaring their appreciation of Rogan, but that's Sexton who's landing the heavier shots now. Big right hand.
Yeah, looking tired, isn't he, Rogan? Took some good punches. He's obviously used a lot of energy in the last round and just trying to regroup.
Huge effort from Rogan in round 5, and now Sexton returning it. Quality shots, oh, lovely combination.
But here he comes.
Guts, Rogan. Sheer guts, isn't it?
He comes roaring back. That's what the Belfast fans love about Rogan.
They'll talk about Martin Rogan in these parts in decades to come. He suddenly looks a little bit tired in there, doesn't he? And no surprise, he's having to suck it up. More unanswered headshots from Sexton. Last round was a big one for Rogan, and this is a big one for Sexton. And he senses that Rogan could be starting to unravel. He looks a little bit disorientated. The former taxi driver is swinging and still coming forward. It's the only way he knows how to fight, but all the quality in this round has come from Sexton.
Yeah, big round for Sexton. Looking desperately tired, Rogan, but his instincts is always still to fight, still to come forward.
Well, that is a huge round for Sam Sexton. Is all over, and Sam Sexton has won it. Martin Rogan has been pulled out by his own corner by Paul McCulloch, his trainer. He took some very, very heavy shots from Sexton in the last round. And just a moment or two before you came back here to the Odyssey Arena, they waved it off, called the referee over and said he can take no more. A brave attempt from Martin Rogan, and there were times that he looked as though he was destined to take the title back. But revenge or repeat, it's been repeat for Sam Sexton, and he is still the Commonwealth champion.
Certainly bags of courage from Martin Rogan. We knew he wouldn't be missing in that department, but it was Sexton who had that great round, who was whipping in good jabs and keeping Rogan off balance. And Rogan had exerted so much in the round previous that he just didn't have it. And then Sexton seized the moment, start putting the big punches in, lots of them.
There's a few boos around the crowd. This is the moment that the end of the fight came. Howard Foster speaking to the trainer and the fighter, and that's the moment where Martin Rogan and Paul McCulloch between them said, no, we don't want to go on. And Howard Foster said no more. And there's the reaction of Sam Sexton, who you can say grew tonight, I think, as a champion. Terrific performance, ending the fight in style. Big, big last round. And now we can get confirmation of the result. And still the champion, Sam Sexton.
Ladies and gentlemen, at round 7, Martin Rogan has had to retire due to a damaged left arm. The winner and still the Commonwealth Heavyweight Champion, Sam Sexton.